Let's talk about the water that's been falling from the sky today, though. Meteorologist Chris Michaels joining us from the WRAL Severe Weather Center to talk about the drought and the impact this weather has had on it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, the thing that's kind of weird, Dan, is that the drought has actually allowed the flooding to happen. Let's kind of explain. You see a lot of us under that drought, but we have a few things that have kind of gotten us here. Number one, we're basically taking a sippy straw into the Atlantic and just drinking from that. A lot of tropical moisture, but when you're under a drought, that soil has kind of pockets of air in it that make it feel like concrete. So when that tropical moisture falls on the drought-stricken soil, it just runs off and causes flooding. Case in point, this picture that we have from WRAL weather watcher Bailey Chambers out of Andrew, and you see that water just collecting in her yard. We want to see your pictures. We want to share them. Just go to WRAL.com, search weather watchers, and we'll be sharing them throughout the evening. Meteorologist Kat Campbell now joining me. A lot of red on that map. It looks like some places have seen a month's worth of rain just today.
Absolutely. Some totals over 3 inches. And welcome, Chris, to the WRAL weather team. Meteorologist Chris Michaels and I know each other from college. We both studied meteorology at NC State. So let's talk about the rainfall totals today. I used downtown numbers here for both Durham and Raleigh to differentiate the two. About 2 inches of rain in downtown Durham. Inside the Beltline in Raleigh, 2.19 inches of rain. Just over an inch, though, at RDU Airport in between the two. The areas that have seen the least rain today, it's this area I told you that I was concerned about yesterday for not seeing much rain. Right around the Sand Hills, Moore County and Hope County have been the lowest rainfall totals. And some of the highest rainfall totals are in red here. Franklin County saw a lot of rain today. Rocky Mount just under an inch of rain, but more on the way there. And Goldsboro, you're about to see a lot more rain, too. WRAL Weather Watcher photos are coming in, and we thank you all so much for sharing them. This photo from Person County from Jimmy Long, almost 4 inches of rain fell there. Please share those pictures with us on WRAL Weather Watchers. So let's take a look at where the rain is right now. We've got that heavy rain moving through Wayne County and Northampton County. If you look at all this, it's kind of moving from south to north. So the bulk of the rain has cleared out of the triangle. The steady stuff that we've been seeing much of the day, it's shifting to the east now. We were getting a little break, so now's the time if you need to run an errand, take your dog out, go ahead and do that in the triangle. We do still have some pretty steady rain north of the triangle. That should gradually taper off, and we're starting to dry out in Fayetteville. A live look at North Hills over Raleigh. Things are quieting down for us. You can't see quite as many raindrops falling, but there is still some light rain falling from the sky. If you look closely, 76 degrees right there. Feels great. I mean, compared to the triple digits that we've seen, 70s feel phenomenal, but the triple digits are going to be coming back by Tuesday. There are some signs, though. By the end of next week, we could see a break from the heat that lasts for more than just one day, like what we had today. We got this big upper level low moving in. It's going to be trapped between 2 areas of high pressure, and that may end up creating a blocking pattern where we get stuck with this. This should bring above normal rainfall toward the end of next week, along with below normal temperatures. And you could see that 88 by the time we get to next Friday. Until then, we've got another stretch of big heat on the way that ramps up Sunday and lasts into the early part of next week. Lena and Dan.
All right. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Chris.